On this episode of the Globe Sports Corner, Goshen College becomes the latest Crossroads League school to start hitting the lanes of the bowling alley. Softball gets a big boost from a pitching duo that's closing in on multiple records, and men's volleyball comes up big with postseason awards. All that and more on the Globe Sports Corner. In the Globe studios on the campus of Goshen College, I'm Kate Bodiker. This has been a big few weeks for GC Athletics, so let's get down to it. In addition to all their current success on the field, GC Athletics is looking to strike big with the addition of a men's and women's bowling team in the upcoming year. Gabe Kermode has the details.
Goshen College is adding its first sport since men's volleyball back in 2019 with the addition of bowling. Athletic Director Erica Albertine provided an inside look of what that process was like.
We're really excited to add bowling, both the men's and women's bowling. Kind of the process, we did a lot of research into what the best sports would be to add, and also like what would make the most sense for us at Goshen with facilities and our mission and vision, where we're trying to go in terms of enrollment and student experience and competitive excellence. So we ended up bowling. A big reason to bring in some new students who are excited about being bowlers, and there's some really good bowlers in the area. Some of the national champions come from Elkhart County, and then they go to other schools like a school in Wisconsin or in Kansas and bowl there. So we want to have opportunity for local students to stay here in Goshen.
The athletic department has had some outside help from the community.
Bowl City Bowling, and their owner, Roger Brown, has just been fantastic in this, helping us and being an advisor, and he's really excited about the possibility of adding bowling.
Albertine talks about what the competition looks like.
We'll join the Crossroads League. There's 7 of the 10 teams that already have bowling and compete there. And so we'll be the 8th team, which gives us some competitive advantage in being able to join in the Crossroads. Very simple process. I just talk with the commissioner and say, hey, we're really excited about adding bowling. Could we do that?
Albertine is optimistic that the teams will be ready to make a splash in conference play in the fall of 2024.
It will be a sport, where when Bethel has it and we have it and it's up and going, then we'll be able to divvy out points and hopefully win all the points for Goshen. But that will be part of the Highway Cup as we continue to add the sports that Bethel has, or Bethel had sports that we have.
I'm Gabe Kermode reporting for Globe Sports.
I can't wait to see their success next year, especially with all the Crossroad rivals to take on. Up next, we have a guest in the studio, Sude Aytekin of the women's tennis team. We'll discuss the team's spring season as well as how the players are reacting to changes in the coaching staff. All that and more coming up on the Globe Sports Corner. Sude, so excited to have you joining us here in the studio on Globe TV. Though this is your first time here, with your record this past season, I'm sure it won't be the last. You were just named Everance Student of the Athlete about 3 weeks ago now, so a huge congratulations for that as well. So obviously the big news recently is that your coach, Evan Atkinson, is leaving his position. So where do you see, especially as an underclassman, the program moving forward from here?
So we'll have another coach. We still have our other coach, Doug, but we need the main coach who's going to coach the men's and women's team. They're going to start looking for the new coach soon, hopefully. And I think with the new coach and maybe new recruitments, we're going to get way better, because I think this year was way better than the previous years. So I think we're going in an up incline as a team. So we'll see.
And what do you want to see out of a new head coach?
I would like someone like Evan. We didn't have any problems with him. We really loved him. He's the one who brought us here, and he recruited really good people. And when we came here from literally all over the world, like if we're 10 people, there are 10 different countries in the team. Like we're so international. And with all these people, like we became a team. So maybe some coach who kind of treats like how Evan treated us, maybe we can have a longer season or longer periods of times that we can improve and practice. I hope that we will have that, and as a team we always talk about this. So that's what I hope, yeah.
And how is the team working in the meantime while the athletic department is looking for a new coach to, make sure you're ready for the season that come in the fall?
Mm-hmm. So we don't really have that kind of training support from the athletic department, but we kind of try to train every day. Just the team, like just the people who want to or can practice at like 4 or 5 p.m. after the classes are done. And some people train together in the gym as well, in RFC, some fitness, some other stuff. So we try to practice like every time that we can, because we don't have an indoor facility. We can't practice whenever we want to. So if the weather is good, we just run out and try to hit.
So has it come down to the team to organize these practices, things like that, or is there still some support from your coaching staff and athletic department?
We kind of do all the trainings, and we have a group that is like involved, who wants to train, who can train. And that day, like someone just says like, let's train at 4, and someone says 4:30, and then we kind of schedule it ourselves, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, so what is the thing that you're most looking forward to in this coming year?
In this coming year, our season is changing a bit. So normally we had a really short season. We had something called a doubleheader. So we played 2 schools one day, which means like 5 hours of tennis in a day, which kind of was too much, let's say. So I think we're not going to have any doubleheaders. We're going to have a little bit of a longer season. So I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to affect our team in a good way, that we can be more ready and more energetic in every single match. Some rules changed as well about the game, so it's kind of like a longer game, like a normal, the ones that you watch on TV kind of points. So I'm excited for that as well. So we're gonna see the next season, yeah.
Well, Sude, thank you so much for coming in today. Is there anything else you want to add that people should be excited about in the world of GC tennis?
Mm-hmm. I would like them to watch. I feel like we're going to have more home matches next season, so I would like them to watch and support us. And yeah, I'm excited for the next season.
Well, stick with us. Next, we step up to the plate with a pair of softball pitchers who are putting in the work and inching towards record-breaking performances in an already historic season.
Goshen College. Everyone's at home here. Students from around the world and down the street find inspiration and lifelong friends in our unique, supportive community, right here in northern Indiana. Cutting-edge academics, real-world learning, and small, personalized classes make the difference, all surrounded by world-class culture and championship sports. Most importantly, it all leads to a record of amazing outcomes in diverse fields of study. From pre-med to social work, broadcasting to accounting, schedule your campus visit today at goshen.edu/visit.
With 24 games left to play this season, the Goshen College softball team is just 7 wins shy of tying their program record set back in 2001. Playing a major role in this historic start has been the pitching duo of Allison Catenacci and Shea Van Scooter.
The success of the pitching staff can't be overstated. I mean, that's where everything is gonna begin. And so, yeah, we always talk about, even in the fall, we're gonna be as good as the pitching staff allows us to be, and our defense allows us to be. And so that's something that we really put a lot of emphasis in, and they are doing a tremendous job right now.
But it's not just their coach that sees the potential in these two. Junior captain Kyra Wilson sees it as well and appreciates the duo's willingness to go above and beyond.
So Shea and Allie are 2 very different pitchers, but similar when it comes to work ethic and dedication. And they both bring a lot of positivity and energy.
Currently, Catenacci is 8-3 on the year, while Van Scooter holds the record of 7-1. Both have also improved dramatically from their previous season in terms of earned run average and strikeouts. Van Scooter credits much of her success to now being fully healed from her injury after rehab efforts over the summer.
Coming off my shoulder surgery, it was really rough. Working on pitching, my spins, and everything, like perfecting those. Also getting more confident with the pitches that I am throwing, and more comfortable with the catcher that's, calling the pitches for me.
In spite of their success on the stat sheet and with both pitchers in sight of the single-season win record, the pair are keeping their eye on what's best for the team rather than individual accolades.
It's the whole team effort, and it's not just me who's getting the win. It's my defense behind me, the catchers, and then all of our hitters who are working to get us those wins, not just the pitching efforts.
I have all the trust in the world behind me with my defense, and then it's also not me winning those games. I get the win as the pitcher, but it's our hitting that's winning, and we hit through the lineup, top to bottom.
In order to have this level of success, the team has relied on a common mindset, one that doesn't rely on padding stats or breaking records.
We try to take it one game at a time. We don't need to do anything special. We just need to be the best version of ourselves.
We go one game at a time. It's worked for us so far this season. We're just keep rolling, keep rolling.
Though the future looks exciting for the team, they're keeping their eye on playing their best in every game, no matter the score. Reporting for Globe Sports, I'm Kate Bodiker. Now, it comes as no surprise that the success of both of these players goes beyond the mound. Allison Catenacci was just named the Student Everance Athlete of the Week for her performances between March 27th and April 3rd. Not only did Catenacci deliver on the mound, but she also drove in 6 runs, knocked home a grand slam, and currently leads the Crossroads League in home runs with 5. Truly a phenomenal group of performances that has rightly earned her the title of Athlete of the Week. Now it's time to shift gears. After the timeout, we'll take a look at our Globe Highlight of the Week, deliver the details on some impressive performances by the men's volleyball team, and wrap it all up with the Maple Leaf Minute. Stick around, the Globe Sports Corner rolls on. Next.
Goshen students enjoy an amazing record of success. What's the secret? It starts with hands-on learning experiences. Whether it's a service project in Peru, a sustainability semester at our Environmental Learning Center, or broadcasting for our award-winning radio station, it adds up to life-changing perspectives and real-world skill development that makes a difference to future employers. And it's all available at a campus that makes everyone feel at home. Come hang out with us and see for yourself. Schedule your campus visit today at goshen.edu/visit.
Congrats are also in order for the men's volleyball team. This young squad battled through tough off-season losses to finish 7th in the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference, all while being led by interim head coach Jewel Lehman. While the team just missed out on the postseason, the Leafs have come away with plenty of postseason honors, including Newcomer of the Year. That's been awarded to Hazan Hadzic, who was also named First Team All-Conference. Ishmael Bangura is another Maple Leaf who was named First Team All-Conference and First Team All-Freshman. Fifth-year player coach Andy Bennett put in the work on and off the court, as he was named the WAC All-Academic Team and the Champions of Character Team. Big shout out to Alex Kosher, who also hit the books hard and was placed on the All-Academic Team. Congrats on a great season, Leafs. Now let's take a look at the Maple Leaf Minute. Softball has a doubleheader on Thursday at home at 3 and 5, and will be concluding their delayed game against IUSB on Friday at 1. They will then take on Mount Vernon Nazarene on Monday at 3, with the second game to follow. On Tuesday, softball hopes to keep the streak alive when they take on the rival Bethel Pilots after their win in the last series. They will finish out the week on the road to face the University of St. Francis. On Monday, the baseball team is kicking off their week on the road against Spring Arbor University, starting at 1 with the second game to follow. They will then close out their week with a pair of home doubleheaders next Friday and Saturday against St. Francis. Finally, the men's and women's outdoor track will participate in the Don Kleinow Invitational in Adrian, Michigan on Friday. That's going to do it for this episode of the Globe Sports Corner. Be sure to check out our social media platforms at 911 The Globe on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also stay up to date on the latest in Globe news and Globe sports on our website, globeradio.org. Until next time, this has been the Globe Sports Corner. See you in 2 weeks.